So recently, Adanma Luke celebrated her birthday. Those of you who don't know who Adanma Luke is the lady on whose set Junior Pope drowned and passed. So she celebrated her birthday with a select number of Nollywood ladies and men, including Nosa Rex. Well, in the end, people move on eventually. Now left to grieve Junior Pope are mostly his biological family members and his children. I don't even want to mention his wife. Like, I have my reservations about her. But let me just focus on his children, his siblings, and his mom. We all know Junior Pope's dad passed recently. So, guys, this is Adanma's first public birthday since Junior Pope passed, and I don't think she even shared these clips on her Instagram page. Maybe to avoid drama, the clips were shared mostly by Nancy Iheme, Nollywood actress and fitness enthusiast. Guys, speaking of birthdays, okay, so guys, I saw this tweet from someone I know, and like most times when people complain of being sick and people tell them go to church, I don't know, people kind of feel offended. But I don't know, I saw this tweet from this girl and felt a strong urge to tell her to embrace Jesus. But then I was like, I beg you, it's not in my place to, say something like that. I just feel like her problem is spiritual. To be very honest, let me show you her tweets. I used to know this girl way back. I used to know her, way back then, before she moved to Dubai. She's a single mom and all of that. Her tweets really tugged at my heart. I said, should I approach her? Should I? But to be very honest, I don't know how she's gonna take it, seeing that she's not so much of a religious person and all of that. Without too much talk, guys, don't worry, you're going to get to hear the audio later. But let me show you this girl's tweet and why it tugged at my heart. So this is what she tweeted. I literally cannot breathe. No matter how many surgeries I have, my lungs, my chest, and my stomach find a way to fill up with blood, water, and gas. I am tired of surgeries. I am literally ready to join my ancestors and save this money I am wasting in hospitals for my daughter. I think her daughter should be around 11 or 12. So before the tweet you just saw, she actually tweeted this. If I die, I don't want a party at my funeral. I also don't want to be kept in the mortuary longer than a week. Bury me next to my father and let me have some peace. You all can have your party after. I hope somebody saves this, because if you all don't fulfill my wishes, I am haunting you all. This was after she posted this. She now shared the story talking about the multiple surgeries, and I just had this this urge to tell her, have you thought about embracing Jesus and all of that? But then I was like, no, is it worth it? Like this, I used to chat with her on Facebook before, but I don't know what happened to her Facebook account and all of that. But then I just had this feeling, should I tell? I just feel like this problem is spiritual. Mind you, she's in Dubai where she has the best doctors, and if the situation she has had series of surgeries, I just feel like you'll be shocked that God just wants her to return to him. Because I know I don't want to say too much about her personal life, but I know there was a time she had issues on Twitter about dating married. There was just issues on Twitter, men, some of her friends trolled her and all of that. I really cannot remember the details, but I know it was messy. It had to do with sleeping with married men, blah blah blah. I'm not judging her, but what I want to say is this: we all know that Chia Wotu. There's an Igbo adage that says that Chia Wotu. You can do something and go scot-free. Another person will do it and it will haunt that person. And the truth is that a lot of married men are diabolic. I don't know, for because of you, some people don't believe in all those things, but I do. Some people are very fetish that when you sleep with them, you will be sick. Even the money you made from them, you will spend that money and even more, and at the end of the day the person will buy. So the only solution in cases like this is God. But then how is she going to take it? So I don't want to be that person who, you know, is being judgmental or telling people to, you can write. I don't know, even because I went through the trend on Twitter, nobody even said a prayer. So I just felt, well, at the end of the day, maybe people might not. I just felt, I don't know. You all know that these days people are not so religious, and when you mention God, the way they behave. So I don't just, you know, want that, especially considering the fact that we follow each other on Twitter. Like, she follows me and I follow her, but I don't know. I don't have the courage to go to her DM to start talking to her. But let's say, I know she used to be a Catholic way back. She even attended a Catholic primary school, schooled in Federal Government College or where, then proceeded to him. So I think she was in her first year when she got pregnant. There was time she made a tweet that went viral about how, you know, the guy who got her pregnant denied her pregnancy, and she suffered so much. She was mocked because she was a teenager. Let's say teenager, or let's say young adult. She was like 19 when she had her baby or thereabout. And you know, I think her child should be about 15 or 16. She was about 19. She was about 19 when she had that child, and she suffered a lot. You know, back then in Owerri, teen pregnancies were not like so common. So when people were, wow, whose child is this? She suffered mosquito bites. It made her suffer so much, and her, you know, her father passed shortly after the whole thing. And she said she placed a curse on her baby daddy, and the man has been married for more than 10 years. He doesn't have a child, and you know, he doesn't have access to her daughter. She, you know, kind of cut him off. So I just feel like she has maybe a lot of healing, maybe a lot of forgiveness, but then it's not something I want to just go and see. You guys get back to the birthday. Sorry for deviating. Let me show you the birthday without cha. Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. But she's a jolly good fellow. But she's a jolly good fellow. But she's a jolly good fellow. And so is all of us. Hooray! And so is all of us. Hooray!
She's a jolly good fellow.
Oh, she's a jolly good fellow.
Oh, Mazike, rest in Jesus' name. I asked now, go and carry your baby.
Okay, now what for you? I'm waiting this. I want for you.
I'm on a video.
What else? The body will kill me.
Married man. My married man friend. And I say hi. You see?
For the caption, no. After everything we did this song.
Paragon.
I'm gonna meet you, don't worry.
Paragon. Sexy girl.
This song.
On your body, they do mele.
What's up?
Soaked into.
That's the ultimate size, right?
I'll smile, I know what it takes to fool this town. I'll do it till the
Fine girl, got your body, so now let me have it. Smell.
So we wish Adanma Luke a belated happy birthday, and I hope she had a great time celebrating her birthday. And of course, her colleagues who came out to celebrate with her as well did noble by, you know, making out time to celebrate with the babe. And this is where this vlog ends. I hope you enjoyed watching. It's not like, I don't know, the videos are not so much. That's why, you know, I just showed you what I could lay my hands on. None of the parties who were at this event, none of the guests aside Nancy Iheme shared clips from this event. So it is what it is. Thank you guys for watching. See you some other time, and let me know your thoughts on the story of the sick girl. And please, if you got to this point, kindly say a word of prayer for her. I believe that God is the master healer. When doctors have said they can no longer do anything, that is when God steps in to prove that he is God. I want God's grace to manifest in her life. I want her to receive divine healing.